Good evening. Hello, Hexico. I don't know what the hell I was going to say there, but oh, goodness. It's Monday. It's a new week. We are waiting for Pulsechain. All of us are vexed as we waiting so patiently. I don't know about you, but not so patiently for me. And see the community having their meltdowns. Oh, goodness. People need to find something outside of crypto that brings them joy. Seriously. Getting vexed over a launch that we know will happen. Sorry about the price of Hex, but what can you do? We can't stop it. Budding Guru says, I'll grin and bear it while I keep accumulating. Doing anything else would be peanuts. Peanuts. Yep. Popcorn and chill. Kinetics, what's up? Richard won't launch before he knows how many basis points the Fed will raise rates, or maybe I am projecting since I sure as hell wouldn't let there be another dip. Well, we know they're going to raise the rates. We just don't. What? Quarter? Maybe a quarter? They're slowing down, I think. And then when the November comes, they won't do it. There's no way because of the election cycle. Nothing but a thing. I'm not DCing profits out until late 2024. Anyway, hey, everybody. What's up, Ted? Good to see you, sir. Hexakeen. What's up, Randy? Do you know what the PLSX SAC to Tetra airdrop is? Have no idea. When I debated swapping some LUSD, there was a notice about not being copied on Pulsechain, or rather, excuse me. Well, you get a copy. It just won't have any value. Stay away from stable coins. Any stable coin. I preach this all the time. Stables are a no-no for the Pulsechain fork. They'll be the first thing that'll be drained. So if you're not one of the first people that gets in there, guess what? You miss out. 2 more weeks. Optimality, 2 more weeks. Sandeep says, take 2 more months, but we need another Hex like security and flawlessness. That's right. That would be amazing. I mean, that's what we're used to with Richard Hart. With Richard Hart, we expect quality. I do have expectations. I think many of us do. Many of you do as well. We want Pulsechain to launch and be as flawless as Hex was and still is. 3.5 years in, Hex is still flawlessly operating. You can count on it. It's amazing. Just keep going, Hex. And hopefully this one does the same thing. The Locksmith, hello to you. Are we conning people into prosperity? I had a meeting with a pilot on Saturday. He's a pilot here in Panama. His son plays with my son in the soccer team, and he wanted to be part of what I do. He's like, Randy, whatever you're doing, I want to be part of it. He goes, you guys seem to live the best life. I'm like, yeah, we live life's pretty good for us. So I met with him on Saturday. You know, he's become a friend, and he has no clue about crypto. But the cool thing is the coffee shop we went to had a Bitcoin ATM in the corner where you can buy and sell crypto. It was only 4%. So I told him, look, I'm going to start you at the basics. We're going to get you a wallet on your phone. We're going to get a wallet on your computer. And I don't know if he'll do hardware wallet yet because he might not want to spend that kind of money, but we'll get him set up with his Aurochs wallet and get his his first tokens, his hex, and I actually told him that we'll probably do Maxi for him, just because the whole idea of staking, he just can't wrap his head around it. So I said, listen, we'll start with Maxi. It seems like every Latino that I work with here in Panama, after the conversation's done, I just lean towards doing Maxi with them. They just, I don't know what it is about the culture. They just don't understand the whole staking thing. They want to be able to sell. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, if you want hex and you want some upside, but you want to sell whatever you want, and still, if you want to keep it, you can keep it for the long term and sell in 14 years. So then go for Maxi. So that's what we ended up on. It's all good. It's all hex in my book. Brotherly love. Can't wait until 2 more hours. Hey, what's up, guys? Tin Top, Value Brand. Another testnet? No, RV better not be another testnet. Phew, guys, I'm tired tonight. I really am. I got like over 10,000 steps today. It's we had Chinese food tonight, and I swear to God, I could taste the MSG. It was, I don't know if it's because I've been fasting so much, but I ate the Chinese food, and you know that MSG taste, it just lingers in your mouth for like half an hour, 45 minutes. I had that tonight. I felt so guilty after we ate it. I just came home and did my apple cider vinegar and did all that stuff. Man, won't do that again for a while. Pivot and 4K, I think we may launch within a day or two. Okay. Diamond Dave, I mean, what? It's all speculation. What if they find something wrong? If they find something wrong, then there's a delay. That's the whole idea of the testnet. What if all of a sudden they want to add something to it? It delays everything, but we will see. My speculation is, I've been saying it forever, I thought that Uniswap version 3 would have been added with limit orders. But a lot of folks think that why not just launch Pulsechain without limit orders and add it on later? Okay, I guess so. I would prefer to have all the bells and whistles already there and live. But hey, everyone's got their own opinion. Hello, Doug. Thomas. Mudhog. Yes, please. Smash those likes, guys. The videos are doing pretty well. So each video averages now between 2,000 and 2,500 views. That's pretty good for me, especially for a live. I can't believe you guys would watch this on a rerun or the next day. But hey, for everyone who's driving their trucks, listening, and driving their forklifts, doing whatever you guys are doing, congratulations. I mean, you're out there hustling, getting your stuff done. I salute you. Launch the damn chain. That's right. Hexacan coin. Yeah. Hello, TexX. Good evening to you. I fish and go to the gun range while I wait. Better than sitting around. That's right, Diamond Dave. I was just watching a fishing video on YouTube before this stream. Man, I just want to go fishing. I'm antsy. The only thing, there's only really 2 things that I want to do. I should say. First, we want to outright purchase a condo. That's the first thing that we want to do. And this is all, we'll probably do this in the next bull run. And I want a Sea-Doo switch. If anybody knows what a Sea-Doo switch is, it's the new pontoon boat that Sea-Doo came up with, tri-hull. And it drives just like a Sea-Doo. It's just like a jet ski. It's got the little jet engine in the bottom. And I just want one. Take it out on the lake, go out with my friends. That's all I want to do. Hey, simple life. I bought the Touareg, and I got it with the hitch already attached, or, it's got the hidden hitch that pops down and all that. I got that for a reason, because I want a boat. I'm not asking for a big boat. Some guys in Pulsechain, they just want to go buy some of my buddies want to buy a 92-foot yacht. Another one wants a yacht. I'm like, oh, yeah, go ahead and buy your yachts, guys. I just want a little pontoon boat. I'm not asking for much. I'm a simple fuck. Just I just want to do simple things. A lot of people they have these big ideas. Like my buddy who, if he's listening, he wants to sail around the world. Wow, that's big dreams. I don't have dreams like that. The ocean and me, we don't love each other that much. Keep me close to shore. I want to see land. Land, oh, I don't want to be out in the middle of the ocean. My brother was he was a naval chief on the Vincennes, the USS Vincennes, before it was decommed, and he told me horror stories of the typhoons in Asia and stuff, and how many times he almost died. I was like, man, I have no interest in the open ocean. No, thank you. Greetings and salutations, Randy, and excellent people in the comments. Believe in yourself. Good to see you. Hey, Stizzy, what's that tweet about breaking things then going live? Well, they're trying to break things, Stizzy. That's the whole idea of a test net. Let's get rough. Let's amp up the gas fees. Let's try to get the validators to go offline. Let's do a bunch of stuff. Let's DDoS attack websites. Let's do all kinds of crazy shit. Let's try to make it go down. That's the whole idea of a test net. So, because these things probably will happen once we go live. So it's better just to test it out and see if we can do it beforehand. It's no different when you have a new car that's coming online. You think Lamborghini, you think he just built a car and just threw it on the streets, said, hey, that's my new design. No, they tested it. They beat the crap out of it before they launched it. Well, it's the same thing that we're doing here. 1 million Hex just sold. What? These people are nuts. This is not the time to sell. Yeah, 4.93 cents. But yet on the daily, we still got a green ORX indicator, but we will get to that soon. 25 basis points is my guess based on info from smarter people than me. All right. Makes sense. Sold Hex, 12 seconds, waiting on 2 cents to buy back. Oh, you sold at 12 and waiting on 2 cents? Way to go, Pac-Man. You know, when I sold at 12, I wasn't looking to buy back Hex. I did for a moment. And then I said, you know what? No, I want ICOSA because ICOSA is paying such great yield. So just went all in on ICOSA. Worked out. It's working out fine. Hey, Spike. It's quite a spiky picture you got there. Hello, Christopher Andre. Hopefully they made a profit selling their 1.9 million X. Yeah, because if you're selling here, I mean, the lows were what, 1.78 cents? So they'd be up 2.5x. I don't know. That doesn't get me excited in crypto. What's your opinion on the Brettep leak? What's the Brettep leak, Ivan? Is that talking about breaking the thing and maybe we'll have it soon? Look, guys, I'm all good. Anything's good for me. Launching anytime in May, I'm super happy. After May, though, I think that you think Hexagons are at each other's throats right now. Just wait if we don't have Pulsechain in May. It's going to get real ugly. I have tons of Pepe for the Pulsechain. Let's go. Oh, God. Hey, Jabrows. Stablecoins or dry powder may be fact, but turn out to be the smartest thing to have post-launch. Nah, I mean, go for it, but I'm a veteran of the ETH POW launch, and that was not a good play. And I think this will be very similar. I know Richard likes to say it's the largest airdrop in the history of crypto. Well, ETH POW did the same back in September. So we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen. So the difference is there'll actually be an AMM bot with Pulsechain, whereas ETHPOW, we didn't have an AMM bot. The Tetra airdrop for PLSX SAC wallets is on May 4, but you had to claim it. Yep, that's right. You had to claim it. Belly Brand's right. 100% uptime. Ching. Take that to the bank, all you haters. Some Hexagons value their Zen copies more than their Hex on Pulsechain. That's normal, Lex. I value my ICOSA more than my Hedron. Do the Hedron people hate me for it? No. I value my Urix tokens over my ICOSA tokens. Do people hate me for it? No. I mean, Everyone has their preferences of why they have preferences. We all have different ideas on things. Okay. So this week we got some important stuff happening. May 5th is a lunar eclipse. May 5th is also a full moon. Wow. So that's an interesting day. And then May 6th, we have Prince Charles being coronated, whether or not you believe in him or you believe he's a false king or whatever you call him. It's still, the coronation is this week. And according to numerology, if you listen to Waters Above, he says there's a big connection with the Hebrew New Year being the end of the Jubilee, which happens in Rosh Hashanah in September, that the numbers match up to the same with numerology. So he says 4th and 5th are going to be interesting. So 4th through the 6th this week could be mayhem. But the problem I have getting over right now is everything looks bullish. Everything in crypto looks bullish. All the Bitcoin, Ethereum, even XRP stuff's looking bullish. So it's hard to say that stuff's going to go down. I've been a bear for so long, but every day that passes and we don't get that big red candle heading the other way, we don't drop below 2,700 or 25.5, I get more bullish. We will see. Question, has Famous launched their tokens yet for those who sacrificed? No, they have not, Christopher. You did get e-fiat airdrop though, so check those out. Bran, I gotta meet you in person. So also, Christopher Andre, you can use Fatty. Fatty is a good website. That's theirs as well, and that's, you can check to see how many coins you got there. Hey, Micah, FOMOing your copies for PLS or PLSX could be a mistake. Sitting in stables to DCA is totally a legit play. Where are you guys coming up with this idea for stables? I'd be really careful with stables. I would get into stables after the fork. So what if Randy's idea and my no permissions folks, they know this. Here, let me shill this out real quick. The no permissions folks know how I feel about this. Taking ERC20s, getting the copies, then immediately selling those ERC20s for stables or ETH. And when the bridge happens after 48 hours, bring over that money into Pulsechain and buy whatever Hex ecosystem product, whether it's PHEX, PLSX, or Pulsechain, is on sale, because all three are going to do well. And if one's down a whole bunch and the other one's up 30x, guess what? Buy the one that's on sale. Don't buy the one that's up 30x. You buy the one that hasn't done anything. That's probably most likely going to be PHEX. PLSX might be in the middle. So my bet is what I'm thinking people should do is to bring in fresh money or money that they got from selling their ERC20s after the fork. You'll still have your copies on Pulsechain. You could sell those too, right when the fork happens. But I just don't know how much value they're going to have, whether it's a stable or Chainlink or SHIB or another coin. I don't know how much value those coins are going to have. This whole AMM bot thing is very confusing to me. I don't quite understand how they're going to work it out. So be very careful, guys. The good thing about it is if your stables are worthless over on Pulsechain, you still have stables on Ethereum. That's the worst that can happen. By the way, this week our no permission strategy call is going to be attended by Just Ask Jesse for Power Cities. Just Ask Jesse is going to come in and talk about everything Power City on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So looking forward to that. Asked him and he confirmed and he agreed to come on the show. So not a show, it's a private call, but I'm happy he's coming on. Very cool. All right, so get ready. Lunar eclipse and full moon, both of them on the 5th. What? Let's see. Greetings between. Cool if I ask you. Yeah, Simon, go ahead. If you're talking about me, Kinetics, thank you. Randy, did you see Summit's tweet today on Zen and 9.5 trillion supply unlocking in the next 3 months? Estimate is 91% down from here. No, I don't even pay attention to Zen. I tell you guys, it's not important to me. The only reason why I talk about it is because so many folks have it, and because you guys mentioned it in the comments. It's just a lottery play for me. I could hold that shit for years. I will mint all my Zen over the next year and just sit on it or burn it if it gives me something else. When we bridge our ERC20s over to Pulsechain, our originals are locked up on the E chain, even though we are using the P bridge. When we bridge our ERC20s over to Pulsechain, our originals. Yeah, but Diamond Dave, you could sell them and then they're just locked up for somebody else. The coin just transfers wallets. That's all. So it's no different than on Ethereum. It's just that the coins are locked in the bridge until they're unlocked. So you bring over locked Ethereum or P ETH via the bridge. You sell them on the market, and at the same time, I buy them. Now they're locked still, but you don't have them in your wallet. I have them, and then I'm the one that has to. If I want to bring them back to Ethereum, I'm the one that has to bring them back across the bridge. Or I could provide them as LP over on Pulsechain. I think a lot of people are going to do that. So I think a lot of folks are going to bring over their wrapped versions of tokens to provide liquidity for coins that they like. What's going on with Somi? Wakanda, love you, Randy. Would love to meet you in person. I have a cousin that lives there. Maybe we train together. Oh, cool. Come on down. Bring it. Cheers, bro. Much love. Still got to meet you. Funny Jim, a few others. Yeah. Our community is getting smaller and smaller because we're all getting to meet each other. I'm picking up another Hexkin at the airport on Wednesday, setting up a bank account for him, doing that kind of stuff. As you know, guys, I know people are pretty upset about paid groups lately because of the situation that happened with one of the people in the group. Wasn't so much a Hexagon. Everyone's doing it a different way. But my stuff isn't just about crypto. My stuff's about getting you prepared to live offshore, move offshore, get your funds offshore, getting a second passport, residency, those kind of things. Not just crypto. Possibly buying a farm, preparing the lifestyle that you want outside of your home country. That's what I want to facilitate for people and help bring people on who can talk about that and have events in the future and all kinds of stuff. As you guys know, I was with Dollar Vigilante for many years. I learned a lot when I was with Dollar Vigilante. They had their annual event called Anarchapulco in Acapulco, Mexico. Well, I could do the same thing here. I've got the team for it. So maybe in 2024, we have our first event. And maybe I could invite people like Nomad Capitalist and others. Even I could have Funny Jim come down and speak about real estate, or Corey Geary, or people come in and talk about different ways to manage their money and offshore banking and all that kind of stuff. So that's the direction I'm going. So my group isn't just crypto. It's just that right now we're all caught up in Pulsechain. Just happens to be the big thing for the moment. But once we all have our wealth, then guess what? You're going to want to figure out a way to preserve it. UFO to go? What's up? How you doing? Pulse debater. Are you pulse debating right now? Tetra will be copied to PLS. However, because the Tetra LUSD liquidity pool will have zero value, the contract will have to be redeployed. You will get your 1-to-1. Okay, peso dude. Yeah, that is a problem. I found that comparing hex stakes to certificates of deposits gets the trick done. Yeah. That's why, for me, I just push them to Maxi, because then they don't have to worry about staking. They don't have to worry about ETH fees. They don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. And it's still hex. And it has a 7x Hedron multiplier. And they're getting hex at a cheaper T-share rate when they buy Maxi. So I think all around Maxi is a really good play for people who don't want to take the time maybe to go deeper into crypto. We'll see. Ted says if you get him in Maxi, he will get the pool party airdrop if he gets in soon. Oh, cool, Ted. All right, I'll push him. Yo, Randy checking in. Great job on the steps. Oh, thanks, Charles. Yep, today's my first day I've ever gone over 10,000 steps since I started. I know when we were in the UK, when we were in Europe, not just the UK, but our whole vacation, my God, we were doing 15, 17,000 steps a day. It was nuts. Europe's crazy, man. You do a lot of walking. Been doing great with the health range. Nice job. Thank you, Valley Brand. I want to be a motivation to everybody, and I'm going to be an open book about it and keep you guys informed how everything is doing. MSG is not the evil entity they tried to lead people to believe. It tastes like shit, though. That's the problem. It's the aftertaste that I don't like. I've gotten a headache a few times, but not many. It's just one of those things. If you overdo it, you got a problem. If you don't, you're fine. If no launch in 2 days, then I'm going gay. Hello, Randy. What hardware wallet do you recommend again? Trezor. This is my brand new one. I don't have a tutorial video, no, but I need to make one. I'm still waiting for my new computer to arrive. H and Orange. Franklin, I ain't looking to them for launch dates. More power to them if they are right. Exactly. God, I just want to get the launch behind us. I want to see my goal, what I want to do. Hey, Clintrons. What I want to do is I want to educate people about maybe new projects that are coming to Pulsechain, keep you guys excited, even stuff that's not on Pulsechain. So if a new project is launching, say coming in the next week or something with a lot of fanfare, and I think it's worth noting, I will tell you. If it's on Ethereum, I'll still tell you. If it's on some like Spooky Swap or something Phantom, I'll tell you. I may have a small bag of a couple $1,000s that I use over and over and over again to take advantage of these launches on other chains of these projects, because I know what can happen. When Urus launched, the token for Aurochs, when it launched, the launch price was 20 cents. Because I had a failed transaction on the launch, I didn't have my what's it called? Jeez. Slippage set high enough. My transaction failed. So I had to resubmit my transaction. It took probably 3 or 4 minutes to get there. And by that time, the tokens were going for about $1.20 to $1.50 each. And so that's where I got my initial tokens, because the team didn't get anything. We had to fight for tokens just like everybody else. And the following day, $20 each. So I like launches. Launches are fun. If I can do 10 launches a month, I'm all over it. Don't have to have any loyalty. Just get in there and earn a 2, 3, 4x, then move on to the next one. And when you're in bull markets, that stuff happens over and over and over again. Just that I've been so spoiled. All of us have been so spoiled in Hex. But here we're going to have another opportunity with Pulsechain, because we're going to have so many projects launching. Participate, have fun. I always catch your streams the next day if I can't make it live. Love your take and experience on the space. Thank you, Kinetics. I appreciate that, brother. Yep. It's a pulse party. Yes, it is. Go for a game of golf. Even if you play bad, you'll still get 4 to 5 hours of not thinking about mainnet. The gentleman I'm picking up on Wednesday, he asked me if I play golf. He's like, "You want to go play golf, Randy?" I'm like, "No." I don't play golf. I don't enjoy it. There's just one, it's the one sport that I have no connection to. My brother loves it. My parents, they're all into it. I was the one person in the family that hated it. Never got into that sport. Your ocean story when the water was going in the windows was scary to hear. The ocean and Mother Nature are no joke. I have PTSD. Imagine going for a whale watching tour and thinking you're going to die on the way home. That was not cool. And I was in the Navy. Yeah. Oh man, it was crazy. Oh yeah, you can get out of here with that shit, bro. Randy, it would be great to meet you someday. Just spent the past week on the Hex cruise, meeting a bunch of other Hexicans. Man, what a great time! Great community to be part of. Yeah, that's right, Robert. It is a great community. My stepfather sailed across the Atlantic with two other fellows. He said every night he slept with a big bottle of whiskey, and he said he would never do that again. Oh God. I just blocked what's his name for saying stupid shit. I don't know if that was the real one or not, but I don't care. Get out of here. Mel Tony, good evening. Good evening to you. It could have been a fake one of his accounts, okay? I'm not it could have been someone just coming and saying stuff. LF go, let's effing go. It looks like May is a good month for launch. Yeah, it does. No more whale watching either. Darn oceans. Yeah, my mom was on that boat too. She was there that day. Oh God. Yeah. That's what I thought. I smelled fake Jake real quick. I had to block it. If you want dry powder, yes, you have to sell ehex because phex on. If you want dry powder, yes, you have to sell ehex because phex in the dip post launch with dry powder could be the bomb. I think he meant bomb, Jay Ross. I mean, if you didn't sell already, it's a little bit late. 4.9, jeez. Greg the Duck sold the 1.9 million of X. I don't think it was the real one, Kinetics. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Fellow Rochesterian, whatever we call us. 2 more weeks until V5. Hey, what's up, Randy? Thanks for what you do, sir. Oh, you're welcome. I'm here to help. Jake, congrats anyway. You swing is up to you. It wasn't the real Jake, guys. He wouldn't. I don't think he would. Well, he may disrespect me like that. Who knows? But I don't think so. Oh, Expedition's got a 20-foot Lund. Man, you're a baller. Strictly fishing. Go out on an Ontario lake for salmon, mostly nipissing for walleye. I used it to be a big muskie hunter, but they're a fish of 1,000 cast. Exactly. Yeah. I never forget when I was a kid. I was out on the Thousand Islands with my Uncle Joe and my stepdad and my brother. We were on the boat, my cousin Chris, and I was just sitting there. This is, if you guys know what Thousand Islands is, it's off the St. Lawrence Seaway connecting to Lake Ontario. So just sitting there, just doing my reel, and all of a sudden my pole goes snap, and my pole just snaps in half. And my Uncle Joe was like, "There's only one fish out here that can do that." And he goes, "It's probably a muskie." Snapped my pole in half. I was like, "Oh my God." Yep. Yes, the Icosa yield is insane. Hello, Hex Luther. Good to see you too, buddy. I really don't. I don't care. Chico, what's up, brother? You still have snow up there? Poor Canadians. Guys, all the bad news are priced in, and Fed's cuts will come. Don't fight it. Everyone is bear. Media is still selling you fear. It is over. Done. Priced in. Smart money isn't long. What, Dugginator? I haven't even looked. I'm not even trying to look because everyone just keeps saying the Gwei is crazy. By 2023, end of 2024, huge bull run. You think it's coming that fast, Pac-Man? With the Feds tightening, you think it's coming that fast? Hey, Dixon. Randy Careful, Jake Sharp. He's doing the rounds in the Hex community chats, trying to recruit people to pay $3,500 for his masterclass and secret training group, where he's coordinating big Hex dumps. He messaged me multiple times and I didn't respond, and then he emailed me asking me to check his stuff out, and I never looked at it. When he called gold and silver garbage, that was the last time I spoke to him. I was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. Gold and silver is garbage? That's God's money. Supposedly one more test tomorrow before launch. Yeah, I saw that, DCW. That is great. Pluto went retrograde today, back into Capricorn. All right. Hey, we're all feeling the same way. We're all in this, we're all perplexed. We're all vexed. Please Pulsechain launch, because the community's falling apart. Randy, don't confuse stables to mean anything other than dry powder. No one is looking for copies of stables on Pulse. Okay. All right, cool. That's awesome, bro. That's what I'm telling people. Yeah. Yeah, it's a heavy feeling. I can always tell it first by my wife. I always know what's going on with the world by just seeing my wife. She's very her attitude or her demeanor is very sensitive to what's going on around. Whereas me, I'm kind of pretty flat, but her, man, I can definitely know what's going on. Dude, yeah, let's be nice. I'm not gonna make this shit on Jake night, guys. I got nothing against the guy. He did call gold and silver garbage, so that kind of pissed me off. I was like, who's this kid saying gold and silver is garbage? What the fuck? Nations buy gold and silver. Like, that's why there's still $1 trillion industry for gold and silver. I mean, come on now, multi-trillion. A lot of Hexagons own Zen. They just don't talk about it. I talk about it just because you guys keep bringing it up in the chat. Howling at the moon with enthusiasm will reveal if any female nearby has interest in you. Believe in yourself. Have you tried? Have you tried that? Guys. Yes, that's what I did pretty much. That's right. Yeah, that'll be great. I would love to. This is really depressing, just absolutely depressing to me. Hedron 50177. I never thought we'd see that price again. Lycosa's doing okay, pretty stable. I'll mint Zen and hold for years. Why not? It'll change over the years with adoption. That's right. You guys. Oh, God. We could pitch and buy a Hex house in some cool places, kind of Airbnb style, put a place to find fam when traveling. I thought about doing something similar. There's like clubs around the world that are set up where there are homes in all these different cities, and you can participate in it through like paying a monthly fee or whatever that is. We could do something for the Hex community or the Pulsechain community. Different levels allows you to like a timeshare type thing. I don't know. I just thought about that right now, but I have thought about the idea in the past of doing like a club where everyone participates, and it's only for like you could say you could have the dolphin class, and you have the shark class and the whale class. I don't know. You could have a lot of fun with it. And like here in Panama, we could have like 6 apartments that people can come stay extended stays, just because they don't have to pay rent or anything or pay a monthly fee. It's just because they're part of the community. Maybe there's a LP that pays for all the fees. Everyone puts in, pools in LP, and the LP pays the mortgages on the properties. Who knows? You can come up with some cool ideas. So Raina, no, I did not say UFO to go using his prison wallet. Dixon, no, we don't have trailer parks here. They do. There's a lot of camping here, but no trailer parks. I've never even seen a trailer park outside the U.S. I lived in Italy for 3 years. I've been all over Europe and never seen one. I know they have camping areas where you go and you plug in an RV type thing. That's all over Europe, but here in Panama, it's not as common. They have them, but they're just not as common. It's not as swanky as the ones in the U.S. It's going to be a lot more rustic. No HSI auctions today. That's a first. What? Really? You guys are having some freaking fun in the comments. Do you ever find out who killed ASIC? Did Dumpster strike again? I don't know. I know he's the one that was. He's the one that hurt. He drowned in the first time around, and telling everyone to buy that he dumped on everybody. I was telling everyone to sell. After we got a double, I was like, "Oh, guys, this getting overheated." But I guess he was the biggest holder, and he's kind of gone dark again. I never bought that one. Never trusted him. Yep, don't stop. I train. I go to the gym every day now. Hey, Corey, we were just talking about you again. I love talking about you, man. You're a character that exudes the need to be talked about. Great stream today, by the way. Yeah, I rejoined the gym also. Got to take my mind off of crypto and work on personal development. Absolutely. Randy, today I went to the gym in 2 weeks due to my eye surgery. It was nice to see the track. Exactly. No, Dixon. I don't chase shiny objects, man. No. Crypto berries. What's up, Randy? Sorry, but Hex ain't coming out this week. Maybe Hex is already out, bro. Maybe 1 to 3 months. So get ready for dip on dip as people bail. We, however, hodl. I think you meant Pulsechain, but I get it. Crypto Alex, what's up? Good to see you. Just remember that this is kind of it's a bizarre week. We do, for me, it's a holiday today. It was Labor Day in Panama. So we hung out at the mall, did our thing. But we do have a full moon on the 5th. We do have a lunar eclipse on the 5th, and then we have the coronation of a man in the UK to be king, who I'm not a fan of. Yep, absolutely. Dixon, I don't know. Dixon, one thing is I'm not a TA guy, but I don't much care about where the price goes. If the price dipped to 1 cent, it wouldn't affect my life one bit. My average tank length is 11 and a half years. I got lots of time to wait. Yeah, that's what I figure. But man, the aftertaste was disgusting. You don't get charged? Yeah, we do. We get charged. I've had some bad ones in the past. Pulse won't launch until my 180-day ICOSA stake ends and I compound the yield. Just saying. That'd be terrible. Please don't let that happen. I think the 2-day rumor will end up being true. Bridge opening on eclipse. That'd be pretty cool for historic sake. I know Waters Above is going to be all over that. Pulsechain launched on us on a lunar eclipse. I'll check on the couches for spare change if it drops to that again. Yep. Mid-May and pray. How many projects are expected to launch on Pulsechain? DCW, it's going to be so many you're not going to be able to keep up. It's going to be nuts. That's why I said once Pulsechain launches the following year, I expect that I will receive like 50K in airdrops. That's what I'm expecting. If you are a person who sacrificed for Pulsechain and PulseX, you can expect a shit ton of airdrops. And then on top of that, if I was to launch a token and I was going to do an airdrop, I would airdrop to all of the major projects that were the major players at the launch of Pulsechain, like Liquid Loans, Power City, Fiat, Famous, Tetra, Magic Internet Money, all the major Mintra, all the major projects, and take care of those people too. Happy Silver, what's going on? Yes, I love gold. I am a precious metals guy. That's where I came from. That's how I found Bitcoin. And I'll forever thank my father for being a precious metals guy, and my mom, and my aunts and uncles who will buy us coins, my brother and I coins for Christmas, because who knows where would be today if I didn't have it in my blood for gold and silver. How do you stay awake on the back nine? Yeah. Same here. I watched the following day when I missed live. Always good to hear your voice and soft laugh. Thanks, Chico. Appreciate you. Chico was just here twice recently. Coming through. Got to hang out, go out to eat a lot. My kid loves him. He thinks Chico's the coolest. My son is a golfer. Me, not so much yet. Exactly. I'm just not into it. Your brother is salted earth too, Randy. Must run the family. He sent me a very motivational video today. Really? Man, you give me more communication from my brother than I do. Good. Wouldn't wrapped hex on Pulsechain because p hex to reach parity? Wouldn't wrapped hex on Pulsechain cause p hex to reach parity? Not necessarily. That requires expectations, and we don't do expectations in Hexago and Pulsechainico, wherever we're going to call it. So it's going to take a lot of liquidity and a bot running to keep parity, just like a stable coin. So it could be close to parity. They could fluctuate, but I'm just not one who believes that the team behind Hex or the team behind Pulsechain has any real motivation to make the coins equal and keeping them equal. I think they're going to fluctuate. We'll see. In better news, I bought a stupid frog coin and up 133% today, but it's gambling money, not HODL money. Still waiting for Pulsechain and waiting. Yeah. Crypto berries, do what you do, man. Go for it. I have nothing against you for doing that. I am just all locked up and locked and loaded for Pulsechain. I don't have anything liquid. I don't have anything to move around. My minimum stake for Icosa right now, I think, is 180 days. So that's, original stake was 180, so like 160 left. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is sit and watch and wonder. I don't think we launch until after Jubilee, September-ish. Benjamin, that'd be interesting. The Jubilee ends after the last day of Rosh Hashanah. So, and that's in September. So I think September 14th or 15th, something like that. Hey, Randy, I think the new TDV pick is Radiant Layer 1. They weren't following them 5 months ago. Now on Twitter they are. Also, the coin has pumped in the last few weeks. Interesting. And if I was managing the social media, I would not have done that. And as you guys know, I managed the TDV social media since January 2017. So, and then I left for, I think it was 1 year. And I think that was 2018. We started in 2016. I left in 2018 when my son was born. And then we came back in 2019. But yeah, if you're doing picks, you tell your social media team not to follow because of what you just figured out, that, TDV's following that platform. Yeah. The problem I have with that kind of a situation is that the team buys up a bunch of tokens. Okay, let me explain to everybody right now how I think it works for many of these Vancouver gold and silver mining people. They have these newsletters, and they build up the newsletters to 100,000, 200,000 people, whatever, 300,000. I don't even know what TDV is at now, but it's hundreds of thousands. So they come out with a pick in their crypto vigilante newsletter, and they tell everyone about that pick. But what happened for the 6 months prior, is that they were accumulating that coin, and they like privacy coins. So they might come in here and talk shit about me, but I'm an insider. I'm going to tell you guys how I think it works. So they're buying up these coins, and because they're privacy coins, you can't see their wallets. Unlike those of us in Hex and Ethereum, Pulsechain, where we can see everybody's wallets, it's not hard to figure out what my wallets are, even though Stu Man and the guys at Tetra thought I was the one who bought up a bunch of their tokens recently. It wasn't me. But they buy up these tokens, then they shill it to their community. The price of the token goes crazy, like Pirate Chain did. Pirate Chain went, I think they were buying it between 8 cents and 15 cents. It went up to $16.50, and they were selling all the way up and all the way down. They profited huge. And then they went on to another coin called Daro, also a privacy coin that was only available on privacy dex. Can't remember the name of the dex. If you remember, guys, put it in there. But be very careful of listening to groups like newsletters like Dollar Vigilante, who every month they're like, oh, we have a new coin pick that's coming out. You got to buy the new pick, because they have a huge position and they dump on your heads. It's just how it works. So shame on you, TDV. Shame on you, Dollar Vigilante, Crypto Vigilante, Raphael, you asshole. All of you guys. I don't think that's a very good way of doing business. Sorry I'm late, Randers. She's the busy season at work starting today, 12 to 14-hour days, 6 to 7 days a week. What? Till July. But hey, that's a farming. Wow. Keep it up, man. Take up clay target shooting. Very relaxing. Oh, man. I did it when I was a kid. That's pretty good. Yeah, I blocked that, whoever that was. If that was the real Jake Sharp, he's really being an asshole and disrespectful. If it was a fake Jake Sharp, deserves to be out, taken out. No crap. Grass point my whole life. Randy, you watching UFC 288 this Saturday, or you don't like violence? I don't watch any sports, Dixon. I just don't. I think crypto's my sport. That's what I'm into. And I watch my kids' football matches. He's 5. We can watch a whole 8 kids all following the ball around. I find that hilarious. I used to be a big sports fan, but ever since I left the US, I don't pay attention anymore. When I see the UFC fights, I'll see them on TikTok. I'll see the last 30 seconds when someone gets knocked out. I'm like, hey, look at that guy. He was talking shit, smack, he's on the ground. Yep, Thousand Islands is amazing. But Bao Soleil Island, nice. Is that in the Thousand? I guess that's in the Thousand Islands. Expire, do you know if it's better to compound ICOSA yield or let it ride? Compound. What are you talking about? In my Telegram, in the dollar, in the no permissions, gotta compound it. Mid 2024, mid 2025 bull run. Let's go for it. I'm thinking through 2025, but there's people think this bull run's already started. And the more I look at the charts, the more I'm starting to agree with them. I'm not even gonna look at the charts tonight. Hex is 4.93. RH also think gold is garbage too. That's RH. I don't listen to RH for everything. He also thinks getting married is stupid. Fuck, man, I've been married 12 years and freaking love it. I mean, everyone's got different opinions. I follow Richard for one thing, crypto. Other things, not so much. Hey, lights out. Good to see you, sir. Crypto compassion. This reminds me of the final days of pregnancy when everyone kept asking if I had my baby yet. Shut the fuck up. The wheels are falling off the community. Pumping Hex with Pulsechain out and PulseX should help bring us back together. Yeah, it's just because the price is going down. People can't handle prices going down. It's laughable. If you were staked, you wouldn't give a shit. That's why I don't give a shit, because I'm staked so freaking long. Who cares what the price does between now and 2031? Seriously. My next big stake comes out in 2031. I've got some small ones coming out before then, maybe 20,000 Hex, that kind of thing. 2031, though, that's when the real game starts going for Randy. Hextra bags? No, that's not available for sale. Sorry. It was sent to me, so I need at least 10. Jeez. I had 3. I gave one away, and I have one that's untouched. That's still the flat brim. This one I curved a little bit. But yeah, I hear you. So many people want these hats. Exactly. Wake me up. Hello, Benny. Pulsechain 20. Stop howling at the moon. Believe in yourself. More Hex, you're so welcome. If you guys need some zeolite, I got the link down in here. I keep the link in the bio. If you have any kind of heavy metals in your system, the zeolite's going to take it out. That's where I started, and I believe it's the thing that healed my kidneys. It was amazing. He also said PLS SAC was illegal. He needs to stop funding my bags. Harvey, I don't know who that was, but not believing in gold and silver reminds me of the USA spending millions to develop a pen that wrote in space, and the Russians responded with a pick of a pencil. Bobby, that's amazing. Randy, I practiced double-sided LPing within farms on Pulsex, all very new to me. I had the understanding that you choose your sell price for LP, but there's no way to do it in PLSX. Okay, Red Bull, Green Bear, we need the test. We need Uniswap version 3 in order to do that. Okay, that is a that is a function that's coming, and I believe that Richard will. I've been thinking the whole time that one of the reasons why we were going to have the delay for Pulsechain is because he wanted to launch with the Uniswap version 3 upgrade, which gives you that capability of setting your parameters of where you want your liquidity to go. Okay, so I'm hoping that's what he does. If not, then it'll be in an update in the future. HOA that requires you to. Oh, cool, yeah. Exactly. You're talking about what I was talking about earlier with the houses and places around the world. HOA that requires you to pull in 50,000 hex, PLS and PLSX. That would be awesome for Zology. Yep. And then just have a keypad. Before you come, you go on a website. The website gives you a keypad number. You show up. In other words, I'm trying to avoid a permanent loss. Yes. You got to set ranges, but that's only on Uniswap version 3, which will be available soon. Yep, fixing the community, the cleaning people, that kind of stuff. It'll be genius for Zology. I love it. I love the idea. We should all do it in the future. LP providers would be getting more hex as the price goes down, maybe prepping for launch withdrawal. I think so. I think everyone's getting ready. If you don't have tornadoes, then you sure won't have trailer parks. Yeah, more hex. I'm waiting for that Oryx wallet feature as well. Gasless swap. Bring it on, please. Anyone need house sitters on our convoy tour schedule? We are available to stay up for 2 weeks at each city. That's nice. Way to go, DJ Pauly Woodwin. I'm leaving this up here for a second. These guys are traveling across the country to speak about Hex and Pulsechain. Find them places to stay. This is where we come to have fun while everyone is crying on Twitter. Yeah. I keep it lighthearted, man. I'm not going to get into the fights. I'm not going to be an asshole. Yeah, more Hex. We are. Community is growing. Gunther now begging Zen for support. What? I'm thinking Icosa is the best thing going. That yield, damn, yeah, it's amazing. And just think, if Alex does what he's thinking about doing, and he forks Rocket Pool and makes Icosa the insurance token for the Pulsechain version of Rocket Pool, oh my god, oh my god. Me too, Lego my crypto. Pulsechain tour starts May 27. Convoy starts mid-May. I kind of wish I could go. Fed going to raise rates 0.25 basis points again on May 3rd. Might be the last one. They're likely going to pause for a while. After maybe in 6 months, they will reduce the rates again. So it's May 3rd. I haven't been paying attention. I'm going to write that down. May 3rd rates. Interesting. It's like a motorcycle convoy going by. You can tell it's a holiday night. Everyone's out riding their bikes. I think you're hearing motorcycles. Took my first doses of NMN and magnesium today. Functional crypto, get ready for that. What's going to happen, and I told my wife about it yesterday, when I'm working out, when I'm on the treadmill, and when I do the treadmill, I do it at either between a 6 and a 10 incline. It gives me so much more stamina. I'm just like pumping it out, bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, wow. And I started working out at the gym. I had already started working out at the gym a week before the NMN arrived. And now I've been doing the gym now for almost a month. And holy crap, that stuff really does give you more stamina. No, I don't believe that. Like on my crypto, I think the east side is going to be the Ferrari of Hex. It's just going to be difficult to participate. Shit ton of airdrop sounds good to me. Free speech, it's coming. I would airdrop all those projects too, Randy. I would rather give free coins away than SAC unless it was a huge project that required funds to build the vertical integration. Listen, Kinetics, the guys at Orox proved that you do not need a SAC to make a project, a utility token worth anything. They just gave it away, and boom, it made $300 the top of the last cycle. It's a little under $20 right now, but it's a utility token. What's your favorite alcoholic beverage? I'm not really a drinker, Morehex, but if I had to choose something, it'd probably be sangria. I'm not a drinker. I guess a Panama fresh lime mojito. No, I don't like mojitos. I think a Hedron LL and Superstake will come out the gate running. Mindset Crypto. What's up? Mo Mindset. Is RH an Orthodox Jew? No, he's not. But it doesn't matter. Do you think Pulsechain can launch at 11 cents or even 1 cent? Not 11 cent. No way. Not at 1 cent either. That's 100x. I don't think so. It's like, why do you bring that up? Yeah, exactly. Damn right, free speech, and we ain't ever launched. Love this community and even more the projects being built upon the Hex Mountain. It's insane. Eva? I hear Pepe Staking is coming in the next 24 hours via Elephant Money. Please pulse launch so I'm not tempted by BSC debauchery. I get it. I totally get it. It's debauchery. That's a perfect term for it. I'm a little late, but catching the replay. Westcott, welcome, sir. It's BSC, then it smells like shit. Be careful, BSC. Yes, Trade Ogre. That's the one. That's the one that does all the privacy tokens or privacy coins. Be careful. Anything that's a privacy coin that Dollar Vigilante is shilling means they have a shit ton of it that they've been buying up, and they're going to dump on your head. Racha-cha, man. Oh, God. Randy, update your sticker app on that old phone. You'll get your phrase back. I tried. I actually I got my new phone. I got my upgrade today. I went to the phone place. Here's my old one, and I got another Samsung. So hopefully they can talk to each other and they upgrade. Kinetics he's lighting up the conversation. I'm guessing it to launch on 5th of May. 55. That'd be awesome. 555. Lambo rebuild series has been I guess. Did you guys watch the Lambo movie? It's available on Prime. It's not the best acting or anything, but I love the story of Lamborghini. PLS and PLSX are going to be behemoths that are going to make a lot of people wealthy. Exciting times, yes, sir. I agreed. Despise Raphael at Crypto Vigilante. I smelled the same rat and ignored the rug pulls. Lost respect for Jeff. Exactly. I'm glad I left. Awesome. 215. 222 right now. As a Canadian, when I hear lower prices, interest levels increase, that subconsciously, yeah. Hexbear, I have the no permissions Telegram, and it's a private Telegram. It's like $20 a month on Patreon. Patreon.com/no permissions is our Patreon. I think we just got to just be patient and stop saying soon. We're human, man. What if it takes 2 more months because RH knows sell in May and we know he likes to time it bottomed? Yeah, maybe. It's important to mind your own business, forget the daily, stay the course in all aspects of life. Important to make corrections from time to time, but not freaking out. Yep. And by the way, guys, we do have I have a course coming up that I'm doing with Ben Dubard, May 29th to June 2nd. You can go to bendubard.com to sign up for that. It's pretty cool. It's Ben's course, but I'm going to be there for the whole thing and help telling stories and take everybody through different stuff. And I can't wait. I have never done a course before. I was when DCC launched the first 2 crypto mindset courses, I was one of the speakers, and I saw how powerful it was. So I'm going to participate in this one. Superstake is a scam. Kyle and Iceman are known scammers. LOL. Everyone already forgot they were on Dodeca team. What is Superstake? Never heard that one. Hello, Dr. H. Let me do some Hex Pepe LP on this pulse side. What? T-Bird. Wow. Money Gang, what's up? Hey, Sparky. The Samsung software to move from old to new phone works great. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping it works. Oi, Kool-Aid. Superstake is a scam. Shame Corey Costa and Jim Rat didn't do the proper research before bringing them on. Lots of victims from their sacrifice. Jeez, I'm so tired of that shit. People getting scammed. Jack went from this shit will never launch to I will break it easily to I couldn't do it. Brett Tepp is taunting him. The Huawei P20 Pro software was on another level. It copies everything. Hey, my P20 was the best phone I have ever had, my Huawei P20. I loved that thing. The pictures. And then I went back to Samsung because they didn't have Android anymore. Hello, Vets and Cryptos. Spaces. Who's got spaces? These meme coins are 100xing in 2 weeks. Why can't Pulse PLS 100x in 2 years? Hey, I said 90 days, Benjamin. Money Gang. You think we launch it once? That's 100x, brah. 100x. All right, guys. I'm overtime tonight. What's going on? You guys have been keeping me going. I appreciate everyone coming out. I'll be back tomorrow night, and hopefully we have some good news. Let's hope. Cheers.